welcome back to another episode, everyone. You know, it is still bizarre to me that it is December 1st and I'm still wearing shorts and a t-shirt and it's 75 degrees out today. It is just wild to think that you can still do that this late in the year, being born and raised in Ohio and being used to it being freezing this time of year. But today we are back out at the neighborhood ponds and we're going to be doing the same thing that we did in the last episode. We're going to be throwing out these little bottom rigs for shrimp, or with shrimp, trying to see if we can get any reds, any drum, who knows, maybe we'll get that mythical tarpon or snook that's supposedly in these ponds. Still have not seen one or anything personally or caught one, but I keep on hearing from the neighbors that they're in here. So we're going to give it a shot. I would much rather be using artificials, but we're just going to be throwing the shrimp on the bottom today because we have the best chance of catching the most, like the widest variety of fish. So that's what we're going to be doing today. After this, hopefully we can figure out what's in these and maybe we can start throwing some artificials to target these specific fish. So anyways, let's get at it. Get throwing. Right there, fish just jumped as I said that, and let's hopefully get on some fish. Well, I think this shrimp is almost thawed out enough to get. There's one. There's two. All right, cool. So we're gonna do what we did last time. Gonna take this one, since it's a little bit more weighted, gonna just chuck it right out in the center. And I'm getting eaten up already. And then while that one's soaking, this one I'm going to hold by hand, kind of feel the bottom. Hopefully something is going to want this shrimp. Well, kind of what I expected. Didn't even have a bite right here, and we've been here probably 20-30 minutes. Usually being here this long, you'll at least have a bite or a ladyfish or something. So I don't know if they're just not here or they're just not in a biting mood or what happens. This is a tidal pond with a drain, so I don't know if they can go in and out or not. I don't think so, but you never know, I guess. So we will see, but we're gonna go over to the other pond, see if we can't get anything over there. The other pond is where the snook and tarpon supposedly are at. So I wanted to spend more time at that pond anyway, since I fished this one a few times before. So we're gonna get over there, get to fish, and hopefully something over there wants to bite, unlike this one. Heron's Haven Pond. Anything sitting right here on the edge? Doesn't look like it today. One time I walked over here before I ever fished it, and I saw a bunch of fish sitting right there on that edge. So that's why I always have to check whenever I come over here, just to see what they were. They did look like they could have been maybe tarpon. I mean, they had that type of figure, but they could have also been something like carp. Now, last video you saw, we caught some black drum out of here, so I don't think they would have been carp, but I'm not positive yet. So anyways, we're just gonna get these things on the bottom, and man, it's rough today. So first off, this is gonna soak right out near the duck decoy in the center. So we'll see anything wants that. But I'm just gonna stand right here and cast right here on the other side. Now last time, if you haven't watched that video, go over and check it out. But we caught two black drum and I believe a ladyfish in here. Maybe two ladyfish, one or two. But that was it. I'm really wanting to figure out if there's anything more than just black drum and ladyfish in here. If there is, it has to be a really small population, and I think there's probably a small population of black drum in here too, which could be why I only catch like one or two fish every time I'm in here. It does look like the water's down quite a bit from where it was at, so that could also make a big difference in this. we are not leaving till we catch a fish. I don't know if something's on this or just playing with it, but it was tight. Oh, there's a fish. Something was playing with it and I just saw the line go tight, like completely tight. I don't think this is a drum, but I know what's gonna happen is it probably is gonna be one, because that's all I've caught in here. It's all I think is in here currently, and it is. It's a better one than last time, at least. Oh yeah, that's not a bad one at all, guys. I knew it was gonna happen as soon as I got situated down there. Right there, guys. Got pretty solid drum for just being in a little farm pond or a little neighborhood pond, especially when it's not something that you catch in ponds like this all the time. So letting him right back in. He is swimming on off right there. Okay, finally broke the ice, and at least it was on a decent drum. They're fun to catch, but man, I really want to catch something other than a drum in here. Ooh, that's a fish, that's a fish, that's a fish. Oh my gosh, did that thing come off? That came off. Gosh. Come on, hit it again. It's on, it's on. We got one. Probably gonna be another black drum. What in the world? This is a dark one, holy crap. It is little and very dark. Holy crap. At least we got another fish though. See you later, buddy. So that's 2 fish that bit in the past 5 minutes. So maybe it's just as this water's heating up, these fish are getting more active. I guess let's wait and see. Even though that sucker was small, these suckers are really fun to catch because they fight really hard for the size they are. There's another. That was quick on that one. They're right underneath that bush. Oh, that's another nice one. Another nice one. Maybe. He may not be as nice as I thought. Nah, he's pretty good. There we go. Another black drum. See you later, buddy. I'm gonna keep on throwing this one right there in that spot, and I'm gonna actually take this other shrimp and throw it right on the other side of this bush. Hopefully we can get one more. That's 3 out of here then, the big one, the small one, and then the medium-sized one. We'll see if we can get something other than a drum now. That's still the goal. At this rate, I really don't know, because now it's up to 5 black drum out of this pond and 2 ladyfish, and that's it from the past 2 trips I've been out here. 1 second. Ah, dang it. And he took my shrimp. I think I'm gonna reel in, cast out a few more times. Just kind of change it up. Throw them in a new area. Something was nibbling on that while it was down there. Probably a crab. Oh my gosh, something had it. It had it until it didn't. I think we're gonna do one more move with the baits. See if that'll help get one more bite, but the way it looks right now, I don't know if we're gonna get any more or not. Oh my gosh. Well, that's gonna have to be a recast because I want to know what that is. Whatever that thing was absolutely hammered it. Should have grabbed the rod, opened the bail, and let him take it for a second. That had to have been something big. Well, it does not look like we are going to get the fish on the bottom today. He just eluded us multiple times, stayed away from us, kept on taking the bait and ran with it, but he must have just had the head of the shrimp because he would never have the hook on it. I don't think it was any of the black drum. The way that he took it and ran, it didn't act like what the black drum did. But we've got to head back to the house. Got to call it quits for today. But we're going to be back out here. Hopefully the weather will stable out a little bit, and maybe it'll make it to where the fishing will get good in these ponds again. I don't know if it was just the cold weather that killed it or the temperature changes that kills it or what, but at least we got a few fish today. So hopefully you enjoyed seeing today's video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next one.